Hi, here we are in Ballater as we're going towards May, and it's getting much busier here, thank goodness, because it's been quiet the last couple of months, and we're delighted to take you in for a tour again of the gallery. Straight away here in the window, we've got a wonderful Moy Mackay mixed media blowing in the wind. I'll tell you more about the paintings when we get in. An exceptional Marion Drummond oil just arrived of red Rodies as a lorry goes past, and here, this is just sold actually, a super little Hannah Cassignel of a tea cake, and down below a Clive Ramage of Benahee, and above it a very vibrant, bang on for the time of year, tulips in a French coffee pot by the one and only Glenn Schooler. So come on in. So good to be inside and a little bit chilly out there today. Anyway, I am standing here. We've not replaced everything in the gallery since the last newsletter that you saw, but this is an absolute stunning painting which was only hung yesterday by the one and only Glenn Schooler, RSW, RGI, one of the biggest names in Scottish, if not British art. Glenn has regularly had sellout shows in Edinburgh and London. It's the quality and the class of this painting. There's actually somebody already very interested in it. It's Fisherman's Cottage in a slipway at St Monans. Glenn graduated back at, I think, about 1972 or something. And, you know, he's in all the major institutions, big private collections. And somebody said to me, what do you think about this painting, David? And I just frankly find it one word, class. I know St Monans, I know the boats and the harbours. The colours just evoke the whole place, and it's in a beautiful, classy gold frame. Anyway, it's not all about Glenn Schooler. This is a tour of the gallery. Looking right up above, another new painting by, funnily enough, somebody of a similar sort of age group and background as Glenn, and one of our newest signings, Liz Knox. Look at this painting, Palm Beach. It's sharp, it's so well painted and so simple, and it's got so much colour and vibrancy there together. Tom and I have just finished a little video of about Kirsty Wither, and we sold one of Kirsty's just last week, and these are three crackers. I think you'll see that maybe what we're trying to do for the coming months is bring lots of colour and happiness into the gallery, and that takes you right down here to, again, funnily enough, a bit like Glenn Schooler, Jack Morocco, the similar sort of age group, George Birrell, and we had 4 of his classic castle paintings, and we've only got one left, and I'm surprised, because this, funnily enough, I think is the smallest and probably the most vibrant in colour, called Castle Pink. It's only 3250, which for a Birrell is quite rare actually at that price. Go down below, Tom, and we have a large selection of new paintings by Christine MacArthur. This is Barbara Hepworth's Cacti 2. Christine, we've spoken about Christine so much. Massive paintings were commissioned for her to do for John Lewis and Peter Jones in London. They're classy, they're elegant, and gosh, they have unusual colours. Talking about colour, Tom, let's go right up here to the Joe Hargan painting, Aline 2. We've got five new paintings, I think we got from Joe Hargan, all on the website. We've just sold at the weekend the shocking pink Rosita and Margarita, which Tom will drop in as we're talking. But going back, Tom, to this painting, Aline 2, the ubiquitous Mr. Sniffy holding books with a painting at the back, which the sort of old masterpiece, and go straight over there, Tom, to Joe Hargan's Floored in Venice. Where is Mr. Sniffy? People think he's not there. A fabulous masterpiece of Venice in the background. But there is Mr. Sniffy lying right under the table. I would like you, Tom, to nip up here. So, again, talking about well-known artists right up at the top. Here we have Robert Kelsey, a wonderful painting. Very relaxing. And again, I think it hopefully evokes lazy summer days, and that one is The Sound of Iona. We just go up to the top left, would you, Tom? And that's another new painting, Cala Figuera, Mallorca. Gorgeous. I know Mallorca quite well. I've not been there, but funnily enough, it just makes one think, that's where I want to go to when I next go to Mallorca. Some of you might know that one. So Cala Figuera, Mallorca, it's an 18 by 24, 3450. Talking about Kelsey, we just sold at the weekend his yachts sailing off Rapallo, which Tom will drop in. to the painting, the painting of that one to let you see what's selling as well. Looking here, this is totally different. This painting here, A Silent Supper by Dale Bisland, we're actually going to take this painting and 3 or 4 other new Dale Bisland paintings to a Glasgow Contemporary Art Fair. So I can announce today that the Ballater Gallery will be at Glasgow Art Fair, and myself and a small team will be working the stand. So you can see a lot of your favourite artists represented by us, and they'll only be at the Ballater Gallery stall. They won't be at any other stall. That's kind of a rule with showing at art shows. This will be our first, actually. Turn around here, Tom, just to show this fun painting that's arrived by Stanley Bird. Brand new, The Challenge. You know, sometimes people, you can see how many deer, how many cows, how many sheep can you have in a painting. But I think the great thing about Stanley Bird is he brings a modern touch and a huge degree of fun to his paintings. And I don't really expect that painting to last terribly long. Tom, we were talking about Clive Ramage when we were at the window. Clive's painting Bell Rock Nocturne, which will drop in now, sold very quickly. And this painting here is of Rattray Head 2. And just look straight in at the clever, clever style that Clive has managed to get the sand and the stones and the moodiness of the light. I think it's a great painting. Going straight down there to Tom, to Linda Park. We've got a lot of new Linda Park paintings arrive. Linda's been one of our biggest sellers since we opened. And these 2 stunners are Looking Out to Sea and End of a Windy Day at Sana Bay at Ardnamurchan. Look at the texture, Tom. Go right in to let the viewers see the great texture of the paintings. Just going round here, Tom, if I could just talk for a minute again. We don't sign up many new artists. We've got limits to how many artists we want in our stable. But I couldn't resist an artist when she'd been recommended to me. And I knew her name, big name, another one of the Glasgow girls, if you like. And this is Irene McCann. Look at this new painting by Irene. It's Flowers in the Window. So it's new, it's sharp, it's clever. Look at the way she's managed to amalgamate shades of grey, shades of lilac, shades of yellow, shades of red, shades of green, and somehow or other it all blends together rather beautifully. Next to Irene, and Tom will drop in a few of Irene's other new paintings which we have. Muriel Barclay. Everybody knows I fought and fought like mad to get Muriel to sign up with us when we opened the gallery, and my goodness, her paintings have proven popular. The paintings that we featured before, you know, the girls at Ashton Lane Bar, Tom will drop that in to let you see, sold within minutes, literally minutes of arriving. These 2 new paintings are the Apple Collector. Sorry, they're not the Apple Collector, that's the painting down below. They are Flutter By and Coda. Muriel's famous for ballet dancers, the female form. But, sorry, going on about the Apple Collector, this actually, just to jump straight here, is a lovely simple painting by Jackie Henderson, who again, since we opened, has been consistently successful. You'll see loads and loads of red dots against the paintings we've sold. This is original art, simple, fun, lovely, and it's only £575. So we go to 2 David Smith paintings, Tom. So David Smith's been on one heck of a run of sales with us. These are Camas Terech, oil and linen. Gorgeous colours. Look at the way he's got the green. David is the most avid mountaineer, cyclist. He paints en plein air. He will paint the fabulous mackerels, which we've sold in fish, which I think we've sold 3 in the last month or so since I spoke to you last. This utterly cracking new painting, Love Tide at Ardnamurchan. Look at the sky, look at the colours. I'm delighted to say that the fabulous painting, which we probably did feature before, of Arran. Tom, if you can drop the Arran painting in, it has just sold to a lovely couple in Aberdeen, and it's actually going into their bedroom because the colours of the pinks and the sky, everything worked and has given, they said, an incredible feeling of well-being and joy. So that's the Arran painting by David Smith, which is sold. But I also want to just, I'm looking at my notes here to try and remember what's coming and going. So the other paintings by David Smith, we had a fabulous painting, a woodcutter shed. Didn't even arrive here. And it's of Ballater. Somebody spotted it going into the website at, I think, Tom, you said to me about 8 o'clock one night. By 9 o'clock it was reserved. So another utterly gorgeous painting by David, Ely at Low Tide, I think it was called. Literally he'd it finished on the Tuesday. He sent me a little video of it because I knew somebody would probably want it. Popped it on the website. I sent the video to somebody who I knew had a connection with Ely. Before they even got the chance to say yes, somebody else saw it and it was snapped up. Gorgeous colours of turquoise and happiness again. I think that's, you know, from one minute David will paint melancholic, laid-back paintings like Arran to then just a flash of summer and happiness at somewhere like Ely. The other painting to have a look at, I think it's not even arrived here yet, but it's coming and it will be on the website. It's an absolute stunner by David called The Kitty Wake, St. Monans. So it's not too big. I think it's about 3 feet. It's on the website right now. So when you see this, if you're interested in a David Smith and St. Monans, the East Nuke, means anything to you, get back to us very, very quickly on that. So we've had a bit of a tour today. I think, Tom, if you wouldn't mind just going up to the Roseanne Barr painting up there just now. We've got some new paintings by Roseanne. She's got a huge following around Scotland in particular. This painting here is Aqua Sailing, and it's just so fresh, it's so lively. And again, we've sort of curated it with a view to people thinking about sunny, hazy days, and if you're, I'm not a sailor, but you know, if you, I don't think you need to be a sailor to enjoy that painting. Talking about Roseanne, just at the weekend, in fact, a lovely chap came all the way up from Ayrshire to snap up a painting called Our Town by Roseanne. There are other things, you know, in the gallery. We've got wonderful new ceramics by Chris Taylor. We've always got a few of these fun ceramics, one-off ceramics by Olivia Brown. They're not expensive, they're only about £500. I wanted also here, just Tom, we put a little group of paintings here. We have gorgeous new paintings by Anne Oram. We have sold a lot by Anne in the last couple of months, and if you zoom right in there, Tom, to have a look at the geranium still life with reds and pinks, Anne's colours are so bang on for the summer. And there's a lovely little green jug and posy from Glenn Schooler, and next to it a cheeky little chap by Stanley Bird. So I think I will just about wrap up here, back to where I was in the gallery, giving you a bit of a tour. I'm sorry I'm not able to mention every artist, but we just can't. I'm standing next to the last little Ian Faulkner we've currently got available, which is Tueri Gardens. It was painted in 2020. To get an Ian Faulkner at 5,000 is quite unbelievable when we're hearing about, you know, one went a few months at an auction at 40,000. If you're an Ian Faulkner collector, we're his only gallery out of London, and we're going to have 3 small new ones, and we're going to have a large one of a nocturna view of Loch Eck. So Ian Faulkner fans, keep in touch. So anyway, next time I talk to you, I would imagine we're probably going to be well into June, but hopefully this is giving you an eye for some of the comings and goings. We're not fully curated, if you like, because there's paintings arriving all the time. We're constantly rotating stock. We've only got a small space here, so the website is a place to keep an eye on. And I'm not going to rattle off more and more, but there's paintings from everybody from under £500 right up to £25,000 here at the Ballater Gallery. Come and see us.